Hey, say I had a real quick revelation for you and just want to share this with you. My question for today is, are you hard-headed? And before you get offended, just watch this video and I'll explain what I mean. When you were a child, how many times did your parents have to tell you to do something? Parents might tell you, clean your room, go clean up the house, go mow the grass, uh, go clean out your car, go wash the car, whatever it is. How many times your parents will tell you to do something that was good for the whole household, good for you, but you just didn't want to do it? Maybe it was just like, go study, and your parents tell you go study, and parents like keep telling you to go study, go do this, go do that, go do that, and there's so many times the parents would have to tell you and tell you and tell you that at some point your parents will get frustrated of telling you, and yelling or spanking would ensue after the frustration, right? So think about that and think about your own kids. If you have kids, how many times you have to tell them to do things over and over and over again? Sometimes they just don't get. Some kids will do it right then and there, but some kids take a little more patience. So here's the question that you have to ask yourself. How many times has God told you to do something and you've just brushed it off? He might have told you, hey, give here because I've got an awesome blessing for you. And you'd be like, nah, I don't want to do that. It's my money. I ain't doing that. I ain't giving. I'm not giving anything. Or he might tell you, go and pray for this person. You're like, I got time to do that. I got my job. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna relax. I need my relaxed time because that's my time. I got time to sit down and pray. I got time to sit down and read the word like you telling me to do. So all those things that God's telling you, or God might just be doing something like saying, you need to go here because there's something for you right there. You need to go this place. You need to go talk to this person. You need to be positioned here. Maybe, you might want to think about this job over here. All those different things that God telling you to lead you in the right direction. And he'll tell you once, and then he'll bring it to you again. He'll bring it to you again. Or maybe it's something that you're dealing with, something like, God may be like, hey, you probably shouldn't drink. And you'd be like, but I like my drink. Maybe you have to have one drink. One drink is okay because I think it's okay. But if God's telling you not to do that, then you'd be like, nah, I'm going to still do it. Or maybe it's like, don't go to that club tonight because there's something that, you probably shouldn't go to the club or whatever. And you'd be like, nah, I still want to get my groove, I want to go to the club, things like that. So you got to think about the things. And then what happens is God tell you that thing once. Then a little time will pass and you'll ignore it. And a little time will pass. He'll bring it to you again. A little time will pass, little time will pass, little time will pass. He'll bring it to you a third time. Now, by the time he sends someone to you, because he will do that too. By the time he sends someone to you and says it to your face, because a lot of times God will use people who will come into your life and say, maybe you should quit doing so and so. And you'll immediately get a check in your spirit. And what will happen is either A, you'll heed to that check, or B, you'll get mad at that person because you think they know something that they shouldn't. But what really is God send that person to you to tell you to try to get your attention. He might send it to you while you're out and about. He might send that person to you in church. He might send that person to you where you're going to run an errand, but you don't know. But by the time it gets to that point, God's probably sent you 20 messages and you just ignored them, 30 messages, 40 messages, and you just keep ignoring them. And God's like, well, I'm trying to help them and they're not helping me. I send a person to them. Maybe I'll send that person to them. Maybe I'll send them another sign, that they need to change. And I'm sending all these signals to them and they're not heeding the signals. They're not heeding the warning signs. So just think about that as you go throughout your day. Are you being hard-headed or are you really listening to what God has to say? Are you heeding all the signals? Are you heeding all the warning signs that God is sending you? Or are you just ignoring them and going about your day and doing what you want to do and not really paying attention? So think about that. Think about all the things God's told you. Think about how you tell your children and think that that correlation is the same way God deals with us. The same way God looks at us and God says, I'm the Father, I'm trying to help you, and you're ignoring my request, you're ignoring my instruction. And then we get mad when we ask God for something, and He's like, and He's telling us, well, it's in my time that that thing is going to come. But you get mad when you ask God for something, it doesn't come immediately, when you haven't been showing the actual respect for God when He tells you to do something that you just don't want to do, that brings you out of your comfort zone. So think about that, and think about how you are reacting to everything God's sending you. I hope this message helps someone. I hope it blesses someone. I hope you have a wonderful and awesome day. Feel free to like, share, and comment on this message. And I hope everybody enjoys it. Have an awesome day. Be blessed. Talk to you soon.